Hey, everybody. Welcome to Recine Time. Former Vice President Kamala Harris has been doing her loser tour all across America. Here to comment, we're going to take a call. Tony from Atlanta, you're live on with Recine Time.
Hi, Mike Recine.
Yep.
Yeah, do me a favor. Keep Kamala Harris' name out your mouth, okay? She not your president. She can't even do anything. Worry about yourself. You understand? Worry about your YouTube numbers. Those are abysmal. You want to talk about her book tour? Maybe you take a tour of a Blink Fitness, honey. Bye-bye.
Well, that was a little rude.
I mean, obviously we're already talking about it. Yeah, it did happen.
You have autism.
What's wrong with that? I'm passionate about stuff. I don't wish you would do anything. I just,
I can't control you.
I'm just taking my shoes off really quick.
Why?
Because I want to show you some clap push-ups. Okay. All right. Well, this is good. We solved the mystery of where my notes are. And now it's time to bring on our very special guest. It's my wife, Deborah.
You are one of a kind.
Welcome to the show. I have a lot on my plate.
Uh-huh.
This is a hard job.
Well, thanks for having me.
This is good. This is good. The setup is very good. I feel very Hollywood.
Great. You look very Hollywood.
Yeah, I wonder if people are going to watch the show and be like, did Mike Recine move to Hollywood?
Did Mike go Hollywood?
Did Mike take the money? Did they drive a big dump truck of money up to Mike's house and did he take it?
Maybe.
I'm a little disappointed I've never been offered any money.
Right. Like you want to be extorted a little
Or threatened.
Yeah, just any. Yeah.
Nobody's even paying attention. Nobody's even like, nobody's even.
No one's even offered you a bribe?
I think what it is my Twitter DMs are closed.
What does that mean?
Like I don't get like, requested messages on Twitter.
Oh.
You have to be like following me.
Okay, good.
We have to be mutuals for me to get a DM from you.
So you think only strangers would
I gotta turn this off.
So you think only strangers would bribe, extort, or threaten you? And that's why you are missing out on that opportunity?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, maybe you need to get involved with some more risky people.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
More people with an agenda.
Well, anyway, what's happening in our world, folks? It's a strange time to be an American, but we have some good news. Jimmy Kimmel is back on the air.
Thank God.
And that's great. Yeah. And he cried. I watched the monologue, and he fucking cried. Why are you crying? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. I didn't see that. I didn't know he cried.
He cried about Charlie Kirk.
Oh, he didn't even cry like, thank God I got my job back?
No, he cried over a dead guy who probably hated him. Mm-hmm. You know, he was like, I never intended to make light of the murder of a young man.
Make light? They made his funeral a WWE wrestling event.
I know. Could you imagine if Obama got shot?
Oh, I was like, is Mike going to turn this into his own funeral? Already 3 minutes into
if
the
I
podcast.
died.
3 minutes into the podcast, we're in life. Mike died.
No. But we do have an hour to fill here, so I probably will get to that eventually. But yeah, could you imagine if Barack Obama got shot? All the memes you would have to see. Mm-hmm. I mean, we saw it with my hero George Floyd. The nasty stuff they said about him.
Right.
So yeah, so he cried.
Well, you can be an awful person and not deserve to be murdered by the police at the same time. There's,
I don't even think George Floyd was that awful.
Even
though.
if he was,
I mean,
I don't know.
Okay,
I mean, he
what did he do?
Apparently he didn't like punch his pregnant.
No, he like robbed a pregnant woman or something.
Oh.
Okay, sue me. Okay. All right, fine.
Mike Shadowban Recine.
Okay. Take me to jail. I robbed a pregnant woman. Whatever. What's that? 3 to 5 years?
No, but the whole time I was pregnant this last time, and I was like going to work and stuff because my husband's such a feminist. I was scared.
Wait a minute. Yes, that is feminist to send your wife to work. What are you talking about?
I was scared. I'm like, what if this is like a creepy guy's fetish? Like,
what?
to like attack a pregnant woman, so I would be paranoid about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could just be like out in the world in danger extra. Being a woman is
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Men just walk around.
Yeah. I mean, what
Not
do you want from me?
scared.
I mean, what do you
Are
need?
you worried you're walking around and you're someone's fetish?
Yes. Sometimes.
I can be a fetish.
I am a guy who would get killed helping somebody, or I would like. Yeah, there was a guy kind of freaking out at Chambers Street yesterday, and I swiped him into the train.
Oh, good, you let them on.
I was with my kid. Yeah,
you're
I just had so
Come
much.
on in.
I just had so much like liberal guilt I was walking around with that I was like, let me swipe this guy in.
No,
he was like
yesterday-
screaming and stuff, but
Yeah.
in my mind, in my cucked liberal brain,
You're like, I probably have something to do with this.
in my cucked liberal brain, I was like, let me help this young man, help him get on the train.
Yeah, yesterday I saw 4 crazy people, which is like 2 crazy people too many.
Mm-hmm.
Where I was like, let's get out of here
Yeah.
and move to Wyoming because I can't do this anymore. Like I was
Yeah.
on the train, a pantsless, smelly guy eating nachos sat down next to me and my baby. And then I got up, and then a guy a bit drunk with a beer knocked into me and spilled his beer on me.
Oh, he did? You didn't tell me that.
Yes, I did. Read the text. Read the text.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't read the text.
I just read the first part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was like a crazy woman running up and down. She was zigzagging on the sidewalk. So I was like, by the time I get to her, I don't know if I should be left or right. I don't know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Right.
like the opposite of running away from a bear.
Right. You're supposed to walk in a straight line, I guess.
I guess.
You're supposed to pick a direction and just hope it doesn't. It doesn't crash. Okay.
And then I don't remember the 4th crazy person. Should I
But
go
there
for-
was one.
Yes, there
Yeah.
was a 4th one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was just like this. Like, yeah, there's just people set up outside of our apartment because there's a McDonald's and a Popeyes, and they clock in every day to hold the door open for people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's life in the big city, I guess. What are you gonna do?
yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. But I thought it was it's funny. So Jimmy Kimmel was he's like crying, and then I think it's funny that we're still having these like. I feel like I never fall for this stuff because I'm pretty savvy, but we keep having these like free speech debates.
Right? Yeah.
We keep getting tricked into having these free speech debates.
It's all an illusion. It's all everything is just to distract us from what's actually important, like the Epstein files.
Like the Epstein files that we'll probably never see. I can hear the baby crying.
Yeah, should I help?
You want to go in? Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just say this. I'll just say this and we can move on. I'm not a big fan of this baby. This baby's holding me back. I don't really understand how you're supposed to love 2 kids equally. I don't really think that's possible. We have a babysitter in the other room, and it's not really working. I don't know. I think we might have gotten a dud. I'm not sure. I'll keep you guys posted. I like Benjamin a lot, but I don't. Just as a dad. I'm not sure if I'm capable of loving 2 sons at the same time or equally. So we'll figure that out. Anyway, so Jimmy Kimmel comes back, and I scroll Twitter. I scroll Twitter way too much, and I keep seeing all these posts about. I want to throw this kid out the fucking window sometimes. Not that I want to throw him out the window, but I do understand, I do understand that urge. I do understand why people do stuff with their kids. It's just a lot. I'm not good at this. I'm glad my kid is a sibling, but this is just not for me. I want to talk about Jimmy Kimmel and free speech. Every few years, we all get tricked into having these free speech debates, and the right goes, the left wants to cancel us. We don't do that, and then the left goes, well, you should. The left goes, you should. It's not freedom. It's not what private company, whatever. And I don't think that I believe in free speech. I think that we need to be honest with ourselves and just admit that, we all kind of want to silence each other. We all want to crush our enemies. We all want to silence our enemies. There's a ton of people that I want to silence. There's a ton of people whose social media I want to shadow ban. There's a ton of people who just should not talk because I don't like what they have to say. And let's admit that to ourselves, and let's just be honest with each other in that world. You know what I mean? Let's throw Greg Gutfeld off the air for 2 weeks. Actually, let's make him take a little vacation for 2 months. You know? I said this yesterday. Obama didn't restrict speech. And Obama could have banned the N-word if he really wanted to. And he should have banned the N-word just to exercise a little bit of... We need to exercise some power. We need to exercise a little bit of power on the left. Just ban the N-word. Make them go on the defensive. You know? I'm holding it down. Everything's good. The show's good. I don't want you to stress, you know? Right. Yeah.
Our baby is giving our babysitter trouble.
I'm just talking about free speech, and I'm just saying that, why didn't Obama ban the N-word?
Yeah, and he could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. He should have just at least exercised some sort of power.
Yeah.
Other than drones.
Right.
I just feel like even that was secretive.
Mm-hmm.
Everything Trump does is out in the open. He's like, well, guess what? You can't say vulnerable anymore.
Yeah. The thing is, though, if Obama did ban the N-word, you probably would have some liberals being you'd probably have Kamala Harris being we have to preserve free speech. You should be able to call me the N-word if you really want to. That's not what our democracy is about.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but when a Republican does anything, they're just yeah, well, if you want to be a winner, you break the rules and you make demands and you push boundaries and guidelines.
But I guarantee you, if they tried to ban the N-word, you'd see some liberals being this isn't right.
Right. I mean, they're never happy. They're also useless.
Right.
Are you a liberal?
I'm I guess I'm farther left, although I don't like to talk about my politics. I'm trying not to reveal my politics.
You prefer to be politically ambiguous?
I'm trying to be politically ambiguous. I'm trying not to reveal my politics, even though people know. I don't want to outright say what I am. I don't want to put labels on myself. I'd rather just talk about the issues.
You can't put Mike Recine into a box.
But I do think that Greg Gutfeld should be put in jail. I wouldn't mind seeing him in jail for the things that he says.
Right. But also, how much of that do you think it's him, or after the show, he gets into a room of producers and executive producers who watch the ratings and the internet, and he's very good. They're very, very good. Maybe a little even harder next time because.
No, I think that's who he is.
Oh, okay.
I think that you'd be surprised by how much power the people in front of the camera have.
Okay.
You would think, when I worked on Ricky's show, there was a showrunner that was there. This guy KP Anderson, who he was the showrunner for The Soup, that Joel McHale show.
Right.
And it was he didn't really have that much power. Ricky would tell him what to do.
Right. But
I'm
then
I thought this guy's the boss.
Right.
But Ricky was the boss.
Yeah.
Ricky was the boss, and he almost fired me because we got into an argument about outer space. But that's a story for a different day. Patreon.com/Recine time if you want to hear that story.
Yeah, at least once a day, Mike asks me if he's like difficult to work with.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, but then you have stories like that.
Well, I was right, first of all. I don't want to bring this up on the show. Maybe we'll have Ricky on the show to, try to defend himself. Maybe we should call him right now.
No.
All right. I haven't spoken to him in a while. Not over that, but
yeah.
But shout out to our friend Ricky, who.
But then, so I was going back to, you were saying that the showrunner didn't.
I wish he did fire me, actually.
Why?
Because the gig didn't pay that much money. I had to fly to LA and stay with friends and get a rental car, and it didn't pay that much.
I don't know how many times I've seen you happy.
Me?
Yeah.
I feel like I always tell you when I am, though.
Yeah, because it's a phenomenon.
But when I'm happy, I go, "Oh, this is nice." Yeah, but you're right. It is kind of rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just have things I want.
Maybe you need to practice some more gratitude.
I feel like I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was thinking because, how you watch things like MTV, Teen Mom and stuff like that.
Me?
Like, those producers
I
are...
don't watch that trash.
Not you.
I like to fill my brain with positive things.
But I feel like those reality
I like to
shows...
enrich my mind and my soul.
Right. Yes. Yeah. You love the library.
Mm-hmm.
But those producers, I feel, of those reality shows were always kind of like...
Slimy?
Yeah.
They had to be, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if these, producers for these right-wing shows...
Oh, they, amp it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about Bar Rescue today. That's a fun idea for a show, right? There's a bar that's struggling, and this guy goes in and
you fucking idiot!
No, why does that have to be every episode? Why does he have to scream until his eyeballs pop out of his head?
Because he did it once.
I know, but it's so
the ratings increase, and then they're that was the missing piece.
But it's always somebody forgot the mop. You forgot the mop. Get the fucking mop!
Now eat your breakfast off the floor.
Yeah,
it's dirty.
Exactly. now lick my asshole. It's why don't you calm down?
Yeah.
You need to calm down.
Yeah, I don't know how
you're gonna die. John Taffer's gonna die.
Yeah, how's he doing?
I don't know. I can't imagine he's doing very well. I mean, it's just
he might be better now that show isn't on.
Is it not on?
I don't know.
I feel like it's always on Spike TV.
But I think those
it's
are
just Bar Rescue all the time.
Yeah,
Bar Rescue.
That's just there for people in hotel rooms.
You just would never talk to if you ran like a Rita's water ice, you just wouldn't talk to people like that. Mm-hmm. But because the camera's there, he gets to scream his head off. He's literally screaming his head off.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to convey the gravity of the situation, that refrigerator is not at the right temperature.
Then you just say, "Hey, do this."
He's like, "You could kill someone."
Yeah.
With their burgers.
And then and then you look at the bar owner, and they always have this sad look in their eyes, I guess this is what I agreed to.
Right.
Just being
No, but there's always an employee
spit on.
I don't care what this dude has to say. I've been doing this 30 years.
Yeah.
And that's how I run my bar. And he touches it. He's like, it's sticky.
Yeah, sure. But there's definitely a producer probably behind the scenes,
right.
Just creating conflict.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Should we do a show? We'll do podcast rescue. I'll just go to people's podcasts and be like, "This is the worst podcast." What are you talking about?
Have an opinion.
Yeah. I'm talk about how you got fucked. It's two girls and they're trying to talk about science.
Right.
I'm talk about your pussy.
Yeah, there's a thought. You should just put that on a goal list.
Talk about sucking dick right now. This is bad. They're trying to talk about history or something.
Yeah.
They're trying to talk about Clara Barton, and I'm just screaming at them.
Mike Recine, the feminist.
Yeah, well, that's what I would probably not do that. That's probably what I would not do. That's why I'm doing it as a bit. But yeah. Anyway, am I a loser?
No.
I'm not, right?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I just feel like everybody's having a tough time right now. Everybody on planet Earth is like everybody's struggling. I don't know why. I mean, it's a beautiful 80-degree September day.
Almost October day.
Yeah, it's almost October. It's 80 degrees outside, you know. Netanyahu's in town. We're all going to go kill him later.
Right. The traffic's crazy. I see.
Yeah. Traffic's really bad, but I'm pretty sure. But so you always feel like you should be, especially as you get older, you feel like you should be doing more with your life.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a common thing.
I
that a
think
lot of
as
people
you get
feel.
older, you should be doing less. Like
I should be doing less.
I saw a reel today that was like a doctor saying things that you should like decrease doing.
Yeah.
When you approach 40, it's like.
Oh, you sent me that. Yeah.
Yeah. Drinking, drugs.
Wait,
no.
but two of them was exercise.
Yeah, because he said long distance.
He said stop weightlifting.
Yeah, he said weightlifting, that's bad for your joints and stuff.
Over
He's
my
like
dead
more
body,
reps. I
you want
know.
me to not
That's
be
why I sent that to you. I'm like, maybe you should do less reps. You're turning into Johnny Bravo.
Good. I want to be 80 years old and built like Johnny Bravo. I want to be 80 years old with a giant chest.
Yeah. Less weights,
no
more
ass,
reps.
no booty, stick legs, and a big chest.
Yeah, that's what you look like already. You're doing it.
I only do like 8 to 10 reps.
Well, then I don't know. He said less weights, more reps.
That's what I do. I'm not like a bodybuilder.
You come home and you're like, guess what I benched today?
Yeah, but I do like 8 or 10 reps. Yes.
Right, so he's saying more reps, less weight.
Okay, I'm benching 185 10 times. That's good. That's almost my body weight. I'm almost bench pressing my body weight. You don't even understand.
That's the opposite of what the doctor said you should be doing.
My next wife is going to be a bodybuilder.
Your next wife, yeah, good luck to her.
My next wife is going to be jacked. She's going to be jacked and oiled up, and she's
like
going to.
China?
She's going to not that masculine. I mean, I'm not a homosexual or anything, but I'm not a homosexual like Triple H. But yeah. She's going to be a bodybuilder. She's going to be Polish, and she's going to appreciate the work I'm putting in the gym.
Okay. Yeah,
I will not. I don't want to stop
finding her.
Like
you
lifting,
should
I love
start
lifting
going
weights.
on Grindr now to find them.
Very funny. Did he mean that? Like, is it not don't lift weights? Because you don't see a lot of older men in the gym lifting weights.
Right, you're not supposed to be doing all these. That's why my stepfather had to get neck surgery.
Really?
Yeah.
But
he had no
but he looks
cartilage
good.
left between his joints.
But he looks good for his age. If I looked like him when I was in my 60s, I'd feel good. Yeah, I'd be happy.
Okay, but so he's just saying.
Don't you think he's like an attractive guy, your stepfather?
Sure, but I think
Did you ever like when you were younger?
I knew
were you
were
ever
gonna
like?
make this weird.
Were you ever like, oh, he's hot, Bobby's hot?
No, but I did get concerned when my mom said that you reminded her of him when they first started dating.
We go. All right, nice. Why?
And then she fell over drunk on you. So I was like, we don't need to listen to anything she says.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, well, he was 32 and so were you probably.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else are on my notes?
I think you're saying life is hard, but at least you're not a.
Oh yes, I'm just saying like sometimes you feel like a loser. But I saw this video of this ICE agent
pushed the woman.
This ICE agent pushed a woman on the ground, and there were 2 kids with her. I don't know if that was those were the kids of the guy they detained, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but like she was just like this in the video, and he was like here, and it looked like she was just trying to like see over his shoulder. She wasn't like lunging towards him or reaching behind him.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, maybe she said something, and he like from a distance lunged at her, and then she like flew across the hallway through a crowd of people.
And then the worst thing about that video,
so he got like triggered. What a loser.
Yeah. The worst thing about that video too is all the court officers come in and they swarm her and they take her away. Instead of being a man, instead of having a little bit of a backbone and saying, "Hey, you don't throw that woman on the ground."
Right.
These cucks go in and they go, "Hey, lady, calm down," you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the country that we live in. We live in a "Hey, lady, calm down" country.
Right, when you're
and
being
we don't
threatened.
live in a
You're being threatened and you're being told to calm down.
Yeah. We don't live in a "Hey, buddy, what's your problem" country.
Yeah.
We live in a "Hey, lady, calm down" country. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. World's on fire.
The world's on fire, but that's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. No, but the world's on fire, but the world's on fire because men are not putting the fires out. Men are not grabbing a bucket.
Men are not menning.
Men are not menning. Men are not grabbing the bucket and the hose and doing something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's scary. But also, I don't know.
So now men are just joining men are not standing.
What the hell?
I might have to retire from podcasting.
I mean, and he canceled his life insurance policy, so I can't even.
Deborah, don't even get me started. We're not even going to go there. We're not even going to go there. But
I've been looking at you and not the camera.
That's okay.
Does that make for good?
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's just like everybody is just a pig, and there's
well,
no.
I mean,
there's
how
no,
many people do you admire?
Like Robin Hood, and that's it. And he's dead.
See,
just like Robin Hood and Malcolm X.
So when you hear stories about people doing outrageous things, you have to think, what the hell is going on with you? Get the water.
I'm okay.
You have to think well, I guess it makes sense because I can't think of that many people I actually even admire.
Yeah.
Like the world is filled with people who are not abnormal.
Yeah.
Like what is the qualification to be an ICE agent?
I mean, right now it's like I think you need to have like a middle school education. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna start hiring 14-year-olds.
Right. Is there any screening process
that's gonna be
to
like
make
your
sure
first...
that these people are not historically racist?
Yeah. That's gonna be like your first job when you're in high school.
Right.
Working for ICE. Instead of scooping ice cream or working at the grocery store, you're gonna go work for ICE.
Right. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. So yeah, I just think it's important to recognize. I don't want to get preachy or high hand or anything, but it does feel like they're like chipping away at our freedoms.
Yeah.
They're doing it, and it's like I don't know where people think this is going, but it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere good. I feel like if you were walking down the street and an alligator was eating a Puerto Rican guy, your reaction should be, "Oh, let's stop that alligator."
Yeah.
You wouldn't be like, "Oh, I'm not Puerto Rican, so I'm fine."
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, alligator seems more intense to me than ICE agent because, an alligator could eat both of us.
Yeah, but that's the reaction that people should have.
Right, right.
I think it's like we tell ourselves these stories where, we haven't. It's a little something that's hard to confront, just like anything else that's going on. Some of these realities are hard to confront, but we do have to confront them because the alligator will not eat you because you're white.
But what am
or
I
maybe
supposed
it won't.
to
I don't
do?
know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should join.
What am I supposed to do if it's just me and I'm holding the baby in the carrier and then somebody is being eaten by an alligator?
Uh-huh.
And I don't have a frying pan.
And you get the baby. Yeah.
And I have the baby.
I think in that case you're allowed to run.
Okay, so I can't let them.
Yeah. You should maybe save your kids. But you don't have a frying pan like you usually have a frying pan?
Well,
is what you're saying?
I'm like, what?
You don't have your trusty frying pan that you're like, oh, I forgot. I left the house without
I have nothing to whack him with.
Yeah. Oh, I left the house without my frying pan today. Whoops.
Well, because sometimes you think of these types of scenarios when you have kids. What am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you're allowed to protect your kids.
Yeah. Mike and I got trapped on the train for 20 minutes in an emergency.
That was the worst day of my life. It was the three of us. We were going to pick up our 4-year-old. It was the three of us.
Yeah, so our 4-year-old could have lost his whole family in one shot, so we don't travel
Isn't
like that
crazy?
anymore.
Could you imagine? And that's happened to people.
I know. So the baby was in the stroller on the subway, and then the train stopped at, like, it came to a halt. And I was like, oh, that's not good. And then the train conductor, examiner, whatever her job was, came through, and she was like, I have to conduct an investigation. And I was like, oh my God. So I picked the baby up and put him in the carrier just in case I had to make a run for it.
Within 10 minutes, I was looking at around the train thinking about who I was going to eat.
Did you land on anyone?
What? Well, I was like, we're not eating the baby.
Right.
If you guys are thinking that, I'm like, I know what you're all thinking. You know?
The baby wouldn't be big enough to...
We've been stuck. Yeah, but that's what people would... It would be easier to, like... Babies are tender, I feel like.
No. They don't have... Don't you eat, like, the muscle of an animal?
Yeah.
So you would be eaten first.
No, because my muscles are tough.
Okay.
Baby's muscles are tender.
No, but he only is little. I don't even want to think about this one.
But I'd be going like, I know what you're all thinking. I know it's 2:00. You probably haven't had lunch. You're not eating my baby.
Good. I'm glad that you
And then
were
me and you have to do
prepared
karate to everybody on the train.
Right.
That's just let me finish the scenario. That's how it was going to play out. You doing karate to everybody.
And I kept picturing just a fireball starting from one end of the train to the other, and I was going to have to run through the train with my baby attached to me. But luckily, neither of these things occurred.
We were stuck on that train for like 20 minutes, though. Mm-hmm. And then we got to school, and Benjamin was just playing by himself with like a staff member.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, my God.
I know. He was like, where were you?
Yeah.
I was worried. That's no good.
I know. I was like, if the three of us die and leave our kid behind, that's so unfair.
Yeah.
And God, I'm going to have a word with God when I get up to heaven.
Because you're definitely
I'm going to say, how? Yes, I'm going to heaven. I better be going to heaven. Deborah, if I didn't care about going to heaven, you know how much money we'd have? We would not be living like this.
Yeah.
In fucking poverty.
We live in the nicest neighborhood in Brooklyn.
That's true. All right, don't brag. I'm pretty sure there's something in the Quran about that. Okay. That says don't brag. Yeah. What else is happening? Some comics are getting criticized for doing the that comedy festival in Riyadh. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we can talk about how I'm glad you said that word out loud so that I know how to say it moving forward.
Yeah.
Riyadh.
It's not that hard.
The Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, 2 of my friends dropped out of it, so I was like, wow, that's pretty... Well, no, one got fired, but...
Oh, who are your friends?
Like, it's Tim.
Yeah.
Got fired a little.
Yeah. Lightly fired.
He still got a down payment, though, I think.
Yeah.
And Nimesh.
So you're friends with those guys?
Yes.
Yeah. You have a lot of famous friends.
A couple.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any famous friends?
I don't like to brag about that stuff. But I might have more than you.
Probably.
But yeah, so everybody's like mad at these comics that are going to do the festival. I like didn't know that Saudi Arabia was that bad. I'm kind of embarrassed to say.
You're the one that told me they did 9/11.
Yeah, yeah, the Saudis did 9/11, everybody. It was definitely the Saudis that did 9/11. No, yeah, I think they did. They had something to do with 9/11. The hijackers were Saudi.
Oh, okay.
And Osama bin Laden is Saudi. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what the deal is with Al-Qaeda and ISIS. I think that, like, Al-Qaeda and ISIS are funded by the CIA and the Mossad because ISIS is not, like, a word in Arabic. like Arabic. In Arabic, they don't do acronyms in Arabic. So I have to look into that. I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. Maybe we'll have somebody on. Maybe Aaron Monte can come on and tell us about that.
Okay.
Tell us about ISIS.
All right, there you are, just bragging about your friends.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Ask if his dad would like to have dinner with us.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I would love if I had no shame. I would do that.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of his book, which I'm pretty sure is narrated by Aaron.
No, I think it's Daniel, his other son.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know how many kids. I just knew it was his son. Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool.
How do I know more about Gabor Mate than you?
Because I listen to his thoughts, and I'm not like a stalker.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I stalk his philosophy. It's just like everything
you're not a stalker, but if you want to know where they live, where we could see them,
if they have their grocery. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. But everything that he says, I just always agree with it.
Yeah.
Gabor Mate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's a bright guy. I wish I could be a bright guy like that. I wish people, not that I like being funny, but I've never been called smart, and I kind of wish that I want to be every once in a while. I know I'm not like a smart person.
You're very smart. Nona told me that even as a baby, you're very
my
smart.
Italian grandmother said I'm smart. Okay. That's not really a high bar to clear.
Even as a baby, you're very smart.
I know, but for your Italian grandmother to like you, that's not a high bar. Yeah. Anyway, so this comedy festival's happening in Riyadh, and people are like, I don't know that much about Saudi Arabia. I know they chopped up they killed that journalist.
No good.
They kill a lot of journalists. They have a bunch of, but I think they're pretty good with PR because, I mean, everybody's going to do their comedy festival. Yeah.
How many people? Who's doing it?
What's that?
Who's doing it? That is.
Bill Burr's doing it. Russell Peters. And so Bill Burr is the one that's, I guess, a little disappointing because he's like this is a, but he won't say a single thing about. No, I'm not just kidding. But he won't he hasn't said much about, Gaza. He's done a little bit.
Well, some insider info.
Yeah.
Because I worked a comedy benefit show with Patrice O'Neill comedy benefit
I'm just saying,
show.
it's like that's the one that nobody thinks that like Chris DiStefano is a good person.
Right. He doesn't market himself that way.
He doesn't market himself that way. Yeah.
But
yeah.
So.
But I think that's the one people are kind of upset about because it's like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be like the man of the people or whatever.
So I was working the show and Rich Voss was hosting it, and he had a lot of shiny jewelry on, and I think one of them was a Star of David. I think that's what it was. And then Bill Burr. So I guess Voss introduced Bill, and then Bill gets on stage, and then he yells to the side of the stage. He's like, "Aren't you ashamed after what all you people have done to the Palestinians?"
Oh wow!
Oh, but it's shiny or something like. So he was like,
yeah.
That's how he started his set, kind of teasing. But he does every year I do that show. He does start his set by making fun of Rich Voss. Yeah. And this year it was in favor of the Palestinian people.
And then he had that bit in his special about you can't shoot through the baby or whatever. And he did that, but it doesn't seem like I guess I expect a little more from him in regards to this whole thing. It seems like a lot of these Gen X guys they're not stepping up.
I don't know that comedians need to be politicians. It's just.
I know, but they could be doing a little more. There's something about Gen X, they've been a little quiet about this whole thing.
Right. Maybe
I've been a little too loud. I get
cynical.
it.
Yeah.
I've been a little too loud, and you're all saying, "Oh, Mike Recine, has got to chill out about." But I don't want to.
Yeah, Mike Recine has got to chill out. Is just just that. You could just stop there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It doesn't even need to be about. It's like, I actually went to go get us bagels today, and I sat down to eat my half because I'm a hungry breastfeeding woman who's working at a deficit. I am at a calorie deficit constantly because I'm not fed enough.
I'll get us some groceries today.
But so I hurried up and ate my bagel, and the woman next to me was complaining that her bagel was not toasted, and I was like, I cannot escape people being unhappy with their food.
When am I? I'm happy with my
You're
food.
You're never.
That's not true. What about yesterday?
She was like, this isn't toasted at all. And I was like, well, mine is toasted-ish, but it's really just warm. It's not toasty. So even if they do it again, it's not going to be toasted. She's like, that's annoying because I want it like burnt. And I was like, well, then I guess you have to go to Shelsky's. She's like, I can't go there. They charged me $22.
That place is crazy. Yeah. It's $22 for what? For a lox and bagel?
No, for a turkey sandwich on stale bread.
Oh my God, really?
Yes, I was like, I felt like I was there with you.
Ew.
I was like, my husband wrote a review about them.
Yeah, big fuck you to Shelsky's, by the way.
And
this
she's
is
like,
we're doing the opposite of a paid partnership. We're trying to take business away from Shelsky's.
And she was like, I never write reviews, but I almost pulled out my phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$22 for a shitty turkey sandwich on
That is
stale
insane.
bread. Yeah.
But there's people
She
in that
repeated it
store all the
multiple
time.
times, and I was just like, I feel like I'm home.
Yeah. There's people in that store all the time, though,
Because
somehow.
I like the size of that bagel. I like how they
No,
toast
it's small,
it.
but-
I want a small bagel. I don't want all this dough.
Yeah, but it's $7 for a bagel with cream cheese.
That is wild. I thought you said 9. Did
No,
you get a
it's
flavor
7.
or something?
No, a little bagel with cream cheese, they charge, it's almost $7.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I went to the other bagel shop that you did tell me not to go to, but I was starving and pregnant at that point. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm going to get an egg and cheese on a roll. Now, this is like my go-to sandwich. I get it at bodegas. I get it at the carts.
Okay.
This is a $4 sandwich.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
it used to be a $2.50 when I worked at a bagel shop, but that was 2005, so that's different.
Yeah.
But, or $1.50. Whatever it was.
You're not like young anymore is what you're saying.
Right, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not young anymore, but I'm going to outlive you.
Yeah, I hope you do. You don't think that's the plan?
My next husband's gonna think he's gonna be much older, and I'm gonna be young in comparison, and I don't know, whatever. I don't even have this. See, you are always thinking about your next wife. I don't even have.
That hurt my feelings a little bit.
Good.
Hearing you talk about your next husband.
My next husband.
I didn't really like that.
My next husband's gonna call me young and beautiful and perfect. Anyway.
You are young and beautiful and perfect.
Thank you.
That just doesn't make for good radio. Watch this. Watch this, everybody. Let's stop the show. You're so beautiful and young.
And?
Perfect.
Thank you.
And now all the momentum has been sucked out of the show.
No, it's not. Oh, so I went to I went to the other bagel shop you told me I'm not allowed to go to. Mm-hmm. And they charged me.
Wait, you went to Shelsky's?
No, the one Atlantic Bagel across from the laundromat.
You went there?
When I was pregnant and starving, and that's where the car was parked.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
And I went to go get that
and
table.
what happened? Did you get ripped off?
$9.
For what?
An egg and cheese on a roll.
An egg and cheese on a roll. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
No, it's crazy. I will never even set foot in that place again.
That's what that woman said. She said, I've never stepped foot in there.
I
was like, do you know Mike Recine? It's like, you two are like, left him and sat here next to you.
Yeah. Well, and Court Street Bagels, I mean, their prices aren't that great, but it's like you get a quality
I hate getting
bagel.
This much. It's like bagel, cream cheese, bagel. I hate how thick those bagels. It's so doughy.
No, but that's
I want it scooped.
That's a good bagel shop.
Bergen bagels are the best. Wait, no, not Bergen bagel. What's the one that I like in Union Square?
Tompkins Square.
Tompkins Square Bagels. That's my favorite bagel shop.
Got it.
Tompkins Square. But yeah, are the
all right.
Saudis bad? That's what's next on this list.
Yeah, I mean, I no, I guess they are, but their PR is pretty good. So they'll have like WWE come over. They have golfers come over and play.
Right,
They get like hundreds of thousands to.
Because they
so
have
it's like
money.
that was their doing. Yeah, they have money to sort of like sports wash it or entertainment wash all their
It's
crimes.
in Dubai.
Riyadh.
Oh, that is the place.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Dubai
not
is in Emirates, but that's another like Gulf
Oh.
state, from what I understand.
Got it.
But Emirates is taking the gold from the Sudan, so everybody's getting killed in the Sudan to get the gold from Emirates. So it's all kind of similar, you know.
It's all bad.
Let's just say Sam Morrill's not doing the Sudan Comedy Festival. I'll be actually. Catch me at the Sudan Comedy Festival. Some gigs are just worth the money that you lose doing them. So I'll be at the Sudan Comedy Festival performing there. Mm-hmm. And I hope that you come out and see it. Yeah, from what I understand, the Saudis are the guys in Emirates are funding this like militia that's killing people in Sudan.
And they have all this money to pay comics $400,000 to get to.
Well, that's Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
but
sorry,
Emirates
sorry.
is
Sudan.
the other
Okay, that's
the other
different.
country.
Yes. Sorry.
But Saudi Arabia, they bombed and killed people in Yemen for a long time. They had a siege on Yemen, and kids in Yemen were starving to death. And then that coffee shop near us is those guys are Yemen, and those guys are nice.
It's a very beautiful coffee shop.
Very beautiful coffee
Their
shop.
aesthetic is quite nice. It's like earth tones, minimalist, but also very detailed.
Right.
You know, like a lot is happening. A lot is there intentionally.
Yeah.
But it's like not in your face.
Right. See, I walk in, I go, "Where's the gold? Get some more gold in here."
No, it's like beige. It's all earth colors, beige and green and white and brown, and it's nice.
Yeah. So I
They
think
have
it's
a
kind of
spicy
funny.
coffee I like.
Yeah, it's called Mufawar.
Thank you.
So shout out to Kawa Time. Please, if you're thinking about going to Shelsky's, go to Kawa Time. Get away from the Zionist bagel shop and go to the Yemeni coffee shop.
Is it a Zionist bagel shop if they're not kosher?
Yeah, I think they are. I would guess they're Zionist.
I don't know anything
They have
about
that aesthetic.
anything.
The owner is like bald and he's got some muscles.
Okay.
But I bet I could take him. I bet I could take him in a fight. Yeah. Anyway, I just wonder if this is going to be like the people who are doing this festival. Do you think that'll be like a stain that follows them, or do you think people don't really care?
I don't think anyone cares. Louis C.K. literally jacked off on people, and
Right.
he's selling out the Beacon.
Right.
They added shows. So who cares?
I know people love comedy a lot.
Nothing really matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Do whatever you want.
Because I got an offer.
Great, go.
Yeah, they offered me $3,500.
No, that's not enough. That won't even cover the flight. So no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, the world. What do you want to do? Do you want to do this one or this one?
Either is fine. I thought we were gonna talk about late night Instagram scrolls, too.
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll do Deb's corner.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know that I want to. So when the kids are asleep and I'm laying in bed and I'm scrolling, there's just like a couple things that always end up on my, I guess, like For You scrolling.
Yeah.
One's like pimple popping.
Uh-huh.
And now like toenail extractions.
Uh-huh.
That's there. They know I want to watch those. And then it's like,
What's a toenail? It's like the nail
like
gets
how your
embedded in the
toe
thing?
is, yeah, like they pull it out of
Okay.
the side.
Okay.
It gets really intense.
Okay.
But yeah, like what a surge of dopamine when they get it
out.
out.
That's got to be so pain. I don't want a toenail in my toe. All right. Go ahead. Keep going.
Another thing is like child injury and child death is just like always.
Yeah, girls love watching that kind of stuff.
I don't love watching it, but I can't not watch it. It's like I need to know. I need to
You need
know
to know what happened, yeah.
so that I can make it not happen to me.
Yeah.
Like when I sent you that reel of the kid whose eyes got glued shut.
Mm-hmm.
It was because the glue of a crafts kit exploded in her face.
Okay.
And it wasn't like Crayola.
Right. She wasn't just like a stupid kid
Right.
where you go, "What is wrong with you?"
It wasn't like Crayola, like something that's made in Pennsylvania.
Right.
So, and time zone wise, they couldn't even contact the manufacturer to get information on what is in the glue to get her eyes not glued shut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So those things. But then another thing that always happens is I'm always seeing like, here are all the signs that my husband was going to die by suicide.
Right.
And it's always like some happy-go-lucky guy, like 2 days before he died by suicide.
Yeah, he's always
the
like...
morning he died
he's
by
like really,
suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine or happy.
He's like riding a bike. He's like at the gay pride parade, like dancing.
Yeah.
Or yeah, he's like doing something fun.
Yeah.
He's like at the circus, or he's
Yeah, where he's fine.
Yeah.
Just, playing video games or playing with his kids.
Right. He's playing video games and no one's bothering him.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. So, but then I was just thinking to myself, like, luckily.
Like, he was at a cabin in the woods for 2 weeks with his best friend. With his best friend, Jerry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, once a day, Mike tells me he's going to blow his brains out. So, like, I'm just thinking I'm safe.
Yeah, I'm a good husband because I feel like if you feel like you want to kill yourself, you should get it out.
You should just
tell
it
somebody
instead of walking around like la-di-da.
Yeah, you should say it because then you say it and you go, oh, I don't really want to do that. Things will get better.
Right. Right. But if you keep it in, you're like idolizing it, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, all kinds of stuff make me want to kill myself. Doing laundry.
When the pepper falls off the
counter. Falls off the counter. Yeah, I mean, I'm Italian, so we're dramatic, we're passionate.
Oh my gosh, like every time Mike
people.
is in a room I'm not in, all I hear is, shit, god damn it. And like, what is it? And you're just like, I dropped
Well, I don't
a
have any
napkin.
control over my fingers anymore because I took the COVID vaccine. So
you lost all fine motor
something to
function.
think about. I'm mad at myself. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen Mike. I was actually so surprised that you held it together when, while we were crossing the street, I handed you that ice cream cone.
And I dropped it.
Cone, and you dropped it in the middle of the street.
I dropped it like a little kid. Like a kid in a movie. I don't even think kids in real life drop their ice cream cones.
I thought you were gonna lose your mind.
I dropped the cone. Like you handed it off.
Yeah.
But do you guys feel that way? Like my fingers are not connected to my brain or something. Like I can barely hold shit anymore. And I don't know if it's the vaccine or what. Or maybe I'm lifting too many weights.
Maybe you're lifting too many weights.
Well, I'm not going to stop being a fat, jacked guy. We taped an episode yesterday that ended up not being good, and we had to scrap it. And I kind of regret it because you could see my triceps and my legs.
Yeah, so why do you keep putting this coat on?
I don't know, but I have like
like,
4.
Because this is like all chrome. Like you're going to be editing this and like thinking.
I don't know. I have like 4 good muscles.
Yeah, I feel like this camera is tilting down.
Is it?
It's like my head's getting, if I don't sit
Just
down.
sit back.
I'm sitting back.
Okay, we're almost done.
Yeah. So, and then she showed a clip of like the moment he died by suicide, and it's her running out of her front yard, and like talking about holding the wound. So I was just like, this dude shot himself in her bedroom.
What do you mean she ran out of her front yard?
I
don't want to joke about this stuff because it's like it is a thing that human beings go through. And that's the show, everybody. There's patreon.com/Recine time. No, I mean, there is like an impulse to make jokes about it.
Right.
But it's like everybody who commits suicide like could have been saved. Mm-hmm. And that's a tough reality to confront. That
right.
That it didn't have to, they could have gotten help or treatment. They say everybody, I mean, we might have talked about this before, but everybody who jumps off the bridge.
Right, because we saw that when we were on the, when you were on the road with Colin, we went to that museum and there was like a whole suicide.
We went to the suicide museum with Colin Jost, and everybody who survives jumping off the bridge is like, the second I jumped off the bridge, I said,
I regretted it.
I made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
So never, ever kill yourself.
And if you're thinking about it, just shout it out loud.
Even if you're getting sent to alligator Alcatraz, don't kill yourself. Alligators are cool. Maybe you'll become like an alligator whisperer, and you'll lead an alligator revolt against the guards.
All things are possible.
All things are possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's sad. Wait, you said the woman was running out of her
house. It was like the Ring camera. That was she pulled her Ring camera footage to make it Instagram reel. So don't tell me I can't make a joke about her.
Right. Yeah.
So
right, she's like, this is gonna do numbers.
Yeah.
She's like, this should be good for at least 500K.
And then it later cut to like, her kids holding an American flag and the man's army picture. And I was like, oh. Yeah.
He was a veteran?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care of your people, America. People, right wing people who love the army and the country and the government. Take care of your veterans.
But a lot of those guys go to war because they want to kill people.
You think? I just feel like they were like, this will pay for college.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
But some guys are like, they're kind of...
Not this guy. He was happy-go-lucky at the aquarium just days before.
Yeah, maybe he was thinking about all the people he ran over in the Middle East or whatever. So it's like, I don't know. I'm a little bit anti-troop these days. Mm-hmm. That's the bold stance I'm taking.
Anti-troop?
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of like, we got to stop glorifying war and the troops.
Yeah.
I still believe in self-defense, though.
Okay.
You know? I think the answer is not,
assault?
we should just have militias, I think. We should start forming militias and then see who gets stronger.
Okay.
And then we'll fight each other, but maybe not with guns, maybe hand-to-hand combat. Mm-hmm. That might be better.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a thought.
I'm reading this book by Chris Hedges. It's called War is the Worst Thing, or the biggest evil is war. The greatest evil is war.
Okay.
And it talks about how, like, we have this like heroic idea of our troops.
Yeah.
But it's like, what have they done lately? They go to foreign countries and
What have you done for me?
They go to foreign countries and they kill people.
Right.
For
it's
what?
Bad.
For what?
And then they come home tortured.
They come home tortured, and then their wife
a perfectly good bedspread.
And then their wife makes Instagram videos of their suicide with their Ring camera. I mean, that is an undignified life. So let's think about.
Like, I just can't imagine like what collab emails she's getting. Like, I love the content that you're putting out.
Hey guys, I've partnered with Casper mattresses, Casper mattress covers. They're 100% plastic, and they can go right on your bed.
Right.
When my husband blew his brains out, I really wish I had one.
Okay. On that note,
you want
that's
to
where
end it there?
We should end there.
All right. This was a good episode.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing it. Yeah, thanks for coming on. Okay, patreon.com/Recine time. We got some little changes coming up, and I want to thank you guys for listening. Share the show, tell your friends, retweet the videos, repost the videos when I make them on social media. Follow me on Instagram at Mike Recine Comedy. Follow Deborah on Instagram if you're not. What's your Instagram handle, sweetheart?
It's Deborah Brooks SLP. If you like children stuff, like speech and feeding.
Can we share this episode with your audience?
Yeah, parts of it. Just clip the good stuff. I don't know. We'll
Do you think they'll listen
to
the whole episode?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're busy. I have all women mom workers.
I know, but
that's what
this
country has come to.
Exactly.
They don't have an hour to kill.
Everybody likes podcasts.
Yeah. But Mike is going to be in Minneapolis and Detroit
and Fairfield, Connecticut.
Yep.
And the New York Comedy Festival.
2 New York shows. Yep.
Oh.
Well, I'm producing one at the stand in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in Avenel, New Jersey in like March. So there we go.
Right.
Yeah.
That show got rescheduled.
Yeah. Well, cool.
But yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye-bye.